Hi, my name is Alexander Andra, and I'll be talking about how a corporation took over an entire subcontinent. The East Indian Company was founded during the rule of Queen Elizabeth I. In 1600, a group of London merchants, led by Sir Thomas Smythe, petitioned Queen Elizabeth I to grant them a royal charter to trade with the countries of the Eastern Hemisphere. 258 years later, in 1858, the company would pass control of the subcontinent to the British Crown. The main import was nutmeg, cloves, and peppers for Sumatra. English silver was traded for cotton, silk, and precious stones. Expansion into the China introduced tea to the British. Gradually gaining European traders, the British Eastern Indian Company became a monopoly, and for 135 years, they held a monopoly on Chinese tea. At its peak, they established trade routes through Asia and Middle East China, controlling half the world's trade. England and the East Indian Company lived off of each other. They were granted trade rights, and the British expanded over to the east. In India, factories were built, and as they expanded, they hired military to protect their interests. Robert Clive became a puppet ruler over India after forced expanding movements and battles. As a result of massive military expenditures, the British East Indian Company went out of business. This was also due to the fact that a lot of the countries started distrusting the company and how they started expanding further into the east and taking more control over territories. Even though the company did some cruel things to different eastern areas, we can find a lot of good qualities in their business and how they traded with other areas of the world. And if we take those good qualities, we can be sure to learn from it and apply it into our lives today and possibly do a lot more good. Thank you for listening.